Welcome to the Truth Seeker channel. I'm your host, Harvey Dent, and today, let's talk about all the extra shit that we have to pay for, thanks to our beautiful government. Have you ever stopped and thought about all of the things that we pay for that are, supposedly benefits or privileges? They must permit us to use them or license us to perform an action or even find love, right? Yeah. Think about it, man. How many different kinds of licenses are there? How long is it before you realize that, you're paying through the nose and the whole point of everything is just that you end up getting screwed. You end up getting screwed either way. Even if you have a license, you end up getting fined because you didn't adhere to some rule of the license. The whole point is to get you screwed. Oh, and to make you pay some more. Now, let's look at all these taxes we pay, okay? Federal income tax, state income tax, sales tax, environmental tax, gas tax, service provider tax, energy tax, property tax, infrastructure usage tax, bridge and toll road, that's double tax, bridge and toll road, and excise tax, estate tax. God forbid you get left some kind of inheritance, you got to pay tax on that too, right? Tax, and okay, so if you don't own a home, you're not paying property tax, okay, but infrastructure usage tax, service provider tax, gas tax, you're paying double on top of that. Okay, look at your next PG&E bill. Environmental tax. How the hell are you paying environmental tax to PG&E when they're the service provider? We have to pay for all those taxes. AT&T, check out their stuff. You have your transmission tower tax. You think I'm kidding? Next time, look at your itemized bill. You'll see just how many more taxes you're paying than you thought you were. Benefits that cost us more. Well, we all know Social Security. Social Security costs us a whole lot more than that, that little 6.2% we see taken out of our check. No, that is the chain connected to the ball. That damn Social Security. Without that Social Security number, we might have a lot easier life to live, especially regarding finance or banking or whatever. This shit is a hindrance. Disability, unemployment. Let's talk about some things you pay into your whole life, but pray to God you never end up dependent on, because you end up dependent on that shit. They haven't adjusted for the cost of living in over 8 years. So they're still at the same maximum, benefit allowable that they were back in 2008. So what is that going to do for you in 2016 against today's prices? Not a damn thing, right? Now let's jump back up to this driving benefit. Not only is this benefit, this privilege of you driving, you got to pay for your license renewal, you got to pay for driver's ed, training if you're under 18, you got to pay for annual registration of your vehicle, you got to do smog check, you got to pay for, and you got to have mandatory to have insurance. You gotta pay. Oh, and don't forget the the opportunity for for law enforcement to stop you in this emergency because you forgot to use your turn signal. That's an emergency. Let's turn on the lights and stop you to get some more money out of you because we don't milk your ass enough. That's right. United States, baby. Pay. Figure since we talk about licenses, let's go over some of these licenses that are available from our government, because a license is the permission granted by a competent authority to exercise a certain privilege that without such authorization would constitute an illegal act, a trespass, or a tort. Wow. So marriage, you must get permission to get married from the government. Driving, we know that because driving is commercial. No, you must travel. Well, you start talking that, they're gonna, bust out the tasers. And the tasers, talking about, we got another sovereign citizen. Fishing license, yeah, because they own the water. They own them fish too. Yep. Boating license, because again, they own that water, and their boats are just as dangerous as cars. Gotta have insurance on that too. Hunting license, well, because we might kill all the animals and eat them all, and there'll be none left, for them to pillage and make their money off of however they make it. Speaking of animals, a dog license. You gotta have a license to have a dog. You know, they have the power to grant you the right to have a dog. The hell? You know, shit. You gotta have a license to even cut someone's hair. I mean, you could be criminally charged for practicing barbering without a license. You can go to jail for being a barber, for cutting hair without a license. Ain't that crazy? Alcohol sales license, a business license, a motorcycle license, even the adult entertainment industry, you have to be licensed. The adult entertainment. Yes. I don't know who is the governing body of that, but I'll take that job. And let's talk about, license's little cousin, the permit. Again, it's permission, man. You got a building permit, construction permit, parking permit, a park permit. If you're going to gather at a park, you got to get a permit. A tree removal permit. You have to ask for permission to remove a tree from your property. And pretty soon there's going to be like take a shit permit, take a piss permit, flush a toilet permit. They might as well add that on to it because soon that's what it's going to be. Open a door permit. Do you have a permit to open that door to your home? You're letting, expensive, you're letting good energy out. We should double charge you for that energy you've already paid for to heat your house and then charge you for what you're letting get out into the atmosphere. That's our government concern. We gotta, it's global warming, baby. No, am I just going through all this just to be pissing and moaning about how much we pay? I mean, I paid all these things too. I'm sure you guys have too. No, it's just to remind you, just say, hey, man, look at the whole design of everything is, anything extra you want to do is pay. Anything extra, anything, not even extra, anything day to day that you got to do, try being broke with your kids on a weekend. All right? Try being broke with your kids on a weekend and see, what kind of, ingenuity you come up with to keep those kids entertained when you don't have any money to take them to the jump park or take them to, the slide park or to Chuck E. Cheese or to wherever. Hey, I come up with some good shit. My kids, in fact, I think my kids like when I'm broke. Because my whole goal is like, I gotta figure out something to do. We gonna have fun. It ain't gonna cost no money, and and they love it because I'm more involved with them, and it's less just to go play and I'll pay, and it's more I'm showing them that we can have fun together, without money. Yeah, I know it may sound crazy. You may not believe me, but I think I'm much happier now when I'm like damn near broke than I was when I was making really good money and never even had to look at my account. Just was spending and paying, getting it in and whatever. I think I'm happier now just because I realized that my disdain for money. I've never liked money, and now even more so. Oh my God. Oh yeah, so I interviewed for a job today. And yeah, man, because this is the real world, and while I am working towards that goal of becoming a private, it would be nice to have a little cushion. And yeah, I did just get through saying I was happier broke, but God, happier don't mean less stressed. Yeah, I have little bouts of stress. So yeah, I'm interviewing for a job today, and it's in the Federal Reserve building. Oh shit. This is a test. This has got to be a test. I'm telling you. So what was my whole point of doing this upload? Listing out all this extra shit we pay thanks to our beautiful and thoughtful and considerate government. Because I'm wondering when the majority is going to say, you know what, this is bullshit. It's enough. Need I remind you the cause of the American Revolution? Overtaxation. I guess back then people were a lot more sensitive about their, receiving the fruit of their labor than they are now. People nowadays have no problem watching 40% of their damn pay go out to God knows who or what, and then they're all excited about getting a couple, a little bit of change back after they file. It's all excited about getting some of the money back that you threw down their throats. Crazy, man. This world is crazy. Well, if you like what I'm doing here, won't you go ahead and click that like button? You know you want to like it. Subscribe, share, comment, dislike. Go spend a weekend with your kids broke and play in the park and show them you can have fun without money. Do something so your brothers and sisters know that you're alive out there. Until you find your truth, keep looking.